Good morning. November the 2nd, 2023. Um, didn't do one yesterday. I was feeling down in the weather a little bit. And just never did really take time. I was very exhausted. But anyway, today I want to talk to you about your comfort zone. A lot of times we get in a comfort zone that you see, like, people, they live the Christian life. They go to church every Sunday, or 90% of the time anyway. They go, but they sit there with their fists gripped, arms folded like this right here. They're in a comfort zone because they come to church and they get their peace, and they allow that peace that they get at church to just be a comfort zone. But have you really truly given your life? I mean, to Jesus? Have you truly given up your life for Jesus? Because He gave up His life for us. He sacrificed His life, took a heck of a beating to save us, and His grace covers us. But a lot of people in a comfort zone, they just think that because they go to church on Sunday and they say their prayers and they drop some money in the offering plate, they're good. But they don't live like that. But they take comfort in telling people, I go to church every Sunday. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 39, he who finds his life will lose it, and he who loses his life for my sake will find it. You gotta give up your life and Jesus will take over your life, and you'll live a much better life. I have not regretted, not one day. I look back and think of how many years that I wasted of my life not telling people about God. I'm not perfect, trust me. I ain't perfect at all. I still, the other night at Wendy's, of all places, I told two people off there. It was actually three if you count the manager. Manager wasn't his fault, but I let him hold it. I wouldn't go into that story, but that ain't what I'm here to talk to you about. But, even Jesus at one time, he flipped tables over. He got angry. We all gonna get angry. So nobody's perfect. And like I say, you have to die of yourself. And you have to give your life to Christ. Quit sitting in church with your fists clenched tight. Quit holding on to that pew. Are you ashamed of something? Because you don't have to go in front of the church, and you don't have to do YouTube videos to tell everybody what you've done. Are you ashamed of maybe an abortion you did 32 years ago or 33 years ago, and you can't go on that, and God already knows what you've done. Don't be ashamed to tell God what you've done and admit that it was a sin. Don't be ashamed to give your life to Christ. Did you partake in pornographic activities as a young person, or maybe you have an addiction now at pornography or drugs, or I don't know, anything. You do not have to tell me. You do not have to tell your pastor. That's between you and God. Now, it is good to tell everybody about Jesus and let everybody know that you turned your life around. That's good. But you don't have to put it in a neon sign and say, hey, I was a prostitute. You look back at, what's her name, Rahab? That's what she, she was a prostitute. A lot of people throughout the Bible were big time sinners. Paul killed Christians. And guess who wrote a lot of the New Testament? Time's up. Paul. Yeah, he used to kill Christians, behead them. So God knows everything you've done. So don't sit there in your comfort zone. Let go of that pew. Let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. And confess all your sins to God. It's just between you and him. It ain't between Butch and you. It ain't between your pastor and you. It's not between your husband and you. It's not between your wife and you. It's between you and God. And that's who you got to confess them sins to. And then you got to be quit sitting like this, open up, and accept the grace of God to cover all that sin. To me, it's pretty simple. It really is. It's real simple. Because no one on this earth walks in perfect. You've shown me a perfect person. I'd like to see him. I really would. I believe I will. When I die and go to heaven, I believe I'll see that perfect person. But it ain't going to be out here in human flesh. Right here on earth. Y'all pray for Israel. Pray for me. I'll be doing a youth revival coming up February 3rd at Waycross Baptist Church. Y'all come out, watch me live. I'll be speaking. I'll have another guest speaker. We're probably going to have some sort of food. I have not worked out all the details of how this is going to go. I'm a little more exciting to watch on stage instead of YouTube. I do get up and move around quite a bit. And I have a lot of comedy in my speaking. That's how I kind of relate to things and feel comfortable about speaking in front of 50, 100, 200 people, is I kind of make people laugh. Hard to do sitting here in this chair. This is really the hardest thing. I speak publicly easier than I can speaking in here. It's kind of weird. Kind of like leaving a voicemail. Who leaves voicemails anymore? Not me. I feel stupid sitting there talking to a phone. Ain't nobody there. Just like right now, I feel stupid talking in this camera. And nobody's there at the present time. Somebody may be here a few hours from now or tomorrow or 10 years from now looking at this. But right now, it's just me. And there ain't even no dogs here right now. Lori just left with 4 dogs and carried them to the groomers. And, well, that was a mess. You weren't been here for that. Yeah, God. 4 dogs getting them in the truck. And they like going, but you commit a sin trying to get them in the truck though. God gracious. Them dogs are wild. But anyway, keep that youth revival in your prayers. Like I said, I'll be speaking. Don't know who I'm going to ask to speak with me. I got to find a band. And we're going to have some food. We're going to have some games. And this is for any age group, from 8 or 9 on up to 18. Even if you're an adult, come out and check it out. We've always had a good time doing them. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. God bless you and peace. And we'll see you.